Welcome to Just Be Creative. I'm your host Joshua, and today we're gonna do some more coloring today. Yay! Alright, we're gonna do some more coloring today. And as I'm doing this, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. And here's today's question. Yep. I'm gonna be doing this. And welcome to part yesterday was part 5 of Making a City. Today is part 6 of Making a City. So welcome to part 6 of Making a City. Yep, that's right. Welcome to part 6. So, let's see what color we're going to be using today. It looks like we're going to be using pink. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's pink color. Yeah. And we're going to be using it for the buildings. Now I got to be really, really careful here because I don't want to mess with the top part, you know. So let me make a quick adjustment in my table so I can adjust it. Okay. And we're going to be doing, let me move the mouse a little bit so I can hit the stop button. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to explain. I loved music class as a kid. I really did. I loved music class. It was very fun. It was very calming, you know. A good place to go to when you need to relieve stress, you know. Music can help you a lot with stress, you know. Because going to school is stressful for being disabled because you're constantly being tested by the teacher, and it's like you have to do everything a certain way, like they expect you to, you know. Because some schools would have a certain way, and they have what is called an IEP, which is an assessment test that they do for the disabled. Now, back to music class. Music class is very fun. It was very calming. You know, we weren't even learning stuff. We just felt like we were having fun, you know. And that's the main key of education. Make it fun, you know. Don't make it so serious all the time, you know. I mean, there's a time for work and a time for play, but you should be making this fun for a little bit, you know what I mean? Education, in my opinion, should be fun. Not so serious, you know. It should be, you know, your education should have a fun time, you know. Now, why am I choosing pink? Well, it's the only color that will show up on the screen right here, so, you know. All the other colors I have aren't good. You know what, you can think pink is a girly color. Well, I can use it as a base color for anything, you know. Because pink is actually a shade of red. Did you know that? Pink is actually a shade of red. It's a much lighter shade, but, you know, it works. Now then, back to music class. I love learning about old songs, old school songs, you know, songs that people sung back in the old days, you know, nursery rhyme songs, you know. Because Ford is actually a country city. Ford is actually a southern city. You know, we all speak like southerners, you know. Well, I don't know about everybody, but, you know, in the southern parts of Florida, we all speak like southerners. And doing music class, we learn about our history, we learn about Florida's history, and it was a very fun-oriented community, you know, farmers, true, there was slavery back then, but, you know, it wasn't, you know, there was slavery still back then in the time period because, people were treated differently back then, you know what I mean, right? I don't want to explain it because it's kind of offensive, so I don't want to explain it, you know. Anyway, me, I hate that time period because people were treated differently just because of the color of their skin, you know. It's so wrong, you know. Just because someone looks different than you doesn't mean they're not the same. I mean, sure, there's different culture, different background, different way of thinking, but still, we're all the same in a way. In a way, we're all the same because we all have dreams, we all have thoughts, we all have feelings, you know. And so now I'm going to use a bit of, I hope this is red. Oh, shoot. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right, look. See right here? You see the red? Yeah. So I'm going to use a bit of red on the doors. Or a bit of red on the doors, yeah. To and fro, up and down. Now, back then, people used music not just as a way to sing, but as a way to tell people where to go during the days of the Underground Railroad. From what I remember, because they made a special song, that tell them where to go, They would use stars to guide them. People would be using features as a way to send messages to each other. Music is awesome, isn't it? I mean, it connects people, it connects your cultures, it connects backgrounds, And everybody can, do a song. Even if you're deaf, you can even use sign language to communicate a musical message. Yep, people use some. I once saw this amazing show where they saw like this deaf person was using sign language to communicate his song. Like he couldn't hear the music, but we could. But I saw him do signs with the music. Like he would think the wheels on the bus go round and round, and he would use his finger and make a wheel sign like this. He would use his finger and make a wheel sign, and it was really cool. And, I always find music as a way to communicate. Music is a good way to communicate what you're feeling. Anyway, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of embarrassed to dance. I mean, I can dance, but I'm embarrassed to, personally myself. I'm so glad to do this in the morning when everyone's asleep, because if it's quiet, I can speak my mind without, So music has helped people for centuries. It helps communicate their feelings, communicate what they want to say, Everybody has a favorite song, right? There's the thing. I'm not going to sing mine until I cover it issues, but I'm going to tell, So when I was a kid, I would listen to music on the bus. The bus driver would put the radio on, Back then, they had radios back in the buses, or I don't know if they do now, but, they probably still do. Because it's been a long time since I've been in school. Heck, I'm 35 years old, and I'm an old man. So anyway, what do you think so far of the drawing? I know it doesn't look like much, but, it's the best I could do with. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed part 6. Yeah, part 6 of making a city, and I hope you enjoyed today's topic today. Okay, that's a good time. We're way over time. So I'm gonna end this video right here, and I'm gonna ask you guys, please subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful day, my friends, and stay safe. All right. And you guys have a wonderful day. And don't forget today's question. Yeah, that'll do. Let me get this back in here. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Bye, dudes. Yeah, no.